As we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Young's throw here into the hands of Jones. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Young. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. And his kick here is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Hall again on 2nd down. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Young steps away to his left. Man open, here is Jones. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. He's got room at the 30, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 3 yards out. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out to his left. And he's got room. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Young looks to throw on 1st down. A slant to Jones. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Young down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on. Third down, Young from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes this a 19-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith-Njigba touchdown catch. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Rodgers now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he'll find Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. Touchdown! Breece Hall, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. A drive that time of 6 plays. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Working with a 2nd and 3. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And Young's going to throw it here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Young to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On the give, here's Robinson. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. They'll try to throw now. Young. And it's caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is.